Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can integrate Facebook lead ads to Shopify such that whenever you receive a new lead from your business, from your Facebook lead ads, the customer is automatically created to your Shopify store. I have created this automation workflow using Pabbly Connect. We are going to test this once whether it is working fine or not. For that, I will be generating a lead in my Facebook lead ads. And if a customer is created in my Shopify, then this is going to show us the connection setup which I have created is working fine. So here I'm going to enter some dummy details, like I'm going to enter the email address as smartlead123@pabblytudes.com. Then I'm going to enter the first name as smart, the last name as lead. Then I'm going to enter the phone number here. And then I'm going to enter the city as Indore. After entering these details, I'm going to click on this continue and then I'm going to click on this submit. Here, as soon as the form submission is done, the lead is generated and now a customer should be created in my Shopify. Let me open my Shopify, refresh this page once. And here we have created this smart lead. You can see the location is Indore. So if I open this, so this is the email address which we have entered. If I copy this and paste it over here, you can see the email address which we entered was smartlead123@pabblytudes.com. Then this was the phone number 64641. The name was smartlead and the city which we entered was Indore. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. And now if you also want to learn how we can create this, then let's start creating this from the scratch. So here I'm going to show you how I'm going to integrate Facebook with Shopify such that whenever I receive a new lead from Facebook lead ads, it is automatically added to my Shopify. And for this, I'm simply going to build connection between Shopify and Facebook lead ads using Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that are forever. So here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow for which I need to click on this create workflow and I am going to create it from scratch. So I have selected that. And then I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta which is more and faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta and then I'll name this workflow as automatically create Shopify customers from Facebook lead ads, and now I'm going to select my folder. Now these are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select it as Facebook lead automations and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, one box has appeared in front of me where I have to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want that whenever I receive a new lead from Facebook, it is automatically created as customer in my Shopify, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead from Facebook, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Facebook lead ads, and following this trigger application in my action application, I will be taking Shopify. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take Facebook lead ads. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select as new lead instant and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Facebook lead ads. Now here I've already logged in my Facebook, and that's why it is asking me, do I wish to continue with the same account? So I'm going to click on this continue, and you will see Facebook lead ads will be connected to Pabbly Connect. Here it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for the easy authorization. And connection created successfully. Facebook lead ads is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I need to enter the page name and the lead gen form. If I open my Facebook, over here I have created the account by the name the Magic Makers, and I will be running all my advertisements using this. So I am going to select the same page, Magic Makers, and then I need to enter this lead gen form. To get this lead gen form, I have to enter Meta for developers, and you can visit this simply by typing developers.facebook.com. If I scroll down, I get this option of developer tools. So I'm going to open this and I will be landed towards this developer tools page. If I scroll further, I get this option of lead ads RTO debug tool. I'm going to open this and then this lead ads testing tool page will appear in front of me, from where I have to select the page. So the name of my page was Magic Makers. And then I need to enter the lead gen form. So in this form, you can see all the forms which I have created. Let's suppose I want to use this new leads form. So I'm going to go back towards my workflow and I'm going to select the same form. New leads, this one. Now after selecting the page and the lead gen form, I have to click on the save and send test request, and you will see it will change to waiting for webhook response. So now I will do a test submission in order to capture the webhook response here in this workflow. In order to do this, I'm going to open the lead ads testing tool, and from here I'm going to do the form submission. First I'm going to delete the lead, and then I will refresh this page once the lead is deleted, and then I have to select the page and the form again. Now when you will be running a live campaign, you need not do this again and again. I'll select the form as this one and then click on this preview form. This form has opened in front of me, and over here I'm going to enter some dummy details. Now as I do this, I should be able to capture the response in this workflow, and this is going to show us the connection setup is working fine. I'm going to enter my email address as testlead@pabblytudes.com. I will enter my first name as test, my last name as lead. I will enter my phone number as this, and then I'm going to enter the city as Bhopal. After entering all these details, I'm going to click on this continue, and then I'm going to click on this submit. Here, as soon as the form submission is done, I should be able to capture this response in my workflow. I'm going to open my workflow and check whether I have received all these details there or not. Here, let's wait for the webhook response for a few seconds, and we have captured the response just 4 seconds ago. The email address which we entered was testlead@pabblytudes.com. The name was testlead and the phone number was this. The city which we entered was this Bhopal. Here, as soon as we have done this form submission, we have received that response in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created is working fine. And now whenever there will be new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step. Whenever I receive a new lead, I want to add that as a customer to my Shopify. So I'm going to select my action application as Shopify V2, and in my action event, I'm going to select create customer and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we need to enter the subdomain, client ID and client secret. To get this, a hyperlink is provided to me, and if I open this, I will be landed towards this forum page of Pabbly. If I scroll further, I can see that I have to go towards the settings, then go towards the app, then click on this develop apps, and then I have to build the application, after which I have to create the app and do all these further steps. We are going to follow the same process. First, we are going to open Shopify. On the left hand side, I have this option of settings. So I'm going to open the settings, after which I'm going to click on this apps. From here, I'm going to click on this develop apps, and then I'm going to click on this create an app. Over here, I'm going to give the application name as new customers, and then I'm going to select the application developer, and then I'm going to click on this create app. Now after creating this app, I have to go towards this configure admin API scopes, where in this access scopes, I have to search for customers. So I'm going to go towards this customers and select the write customers and read customers. I'll scroll further, and then I have this option of customer merge. So I'm going to select both write customer merge, read customer merge. Now after selecting these 4 options, I'm going to save this. Now here, as I have saved this, I get this option of install app. So I'm going to install this. Now over here, if I go towards this API credentials, I have this API key and the API secret key, which I need to copy and paste that over here. So I'm going to copy these details, and then I have to enter the subdomain. So it is written that this is the subdomain, that if this is the URL, then the subdomain is this. I'm going to open my Shopify account. Then on the top, I have this URL, which I'm going to copy and paste it over here. Then after this store slash will be my subdomain. So I'm going to remove till the store slash, and this is my subdomain. I'm going to click on the save. Let's wait till the connection is created, and here the connection is created successfully. Shopify is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now I need to enter these details. Now over here I'm not going to enter these details manually like this. Instead I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this Facebook lead ads, and when I click on this field I have to enter slash, and I can see this Facebook lead ads, and when I click on this I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to enter test. So over here I'm going to enter the first name as test, the last name as lead, then I'm going to enter the email address. So the email address is testlead@pabblytudes.com, and then I'm going to enter the phone number as this one. I have these fields which are not important, so I'm going to skip these fields. I received the response for the city also, so I'm going to enter the city. Next, these fields are again not required one. I'm going to skip all of these fields, but if you want to enter, you can enter following the help desk given below these fields, or if you have received the response, you can map that. In the email marketing opt-in level, I am going to keep it as none email marketing state, none SMS marketing opt-in level, and the SMS marketing state, I'm going to keep these fields as default only. Over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After entering all these details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. So here I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. Let me open my Shopify and check whether this customer has been created there or not. Over here on the left hand side where I can see all these options, I'm going to open the customers. And here you can see that we have created this test lead. If I open this, we can see the email address which we entered was this testlead@pabblytudes.com. The phone number which we entered was this 9090. The name was test lead and the city was Bhopal. So this is how we have created this workflow and built the connection between Facebook lead ads and Shopify using Pabbly Connect. Now to summarize, we took Facebook lead ads as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead and then we wanted to create the customer. We took Shopify as an action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow, and finally created the Facebook lead as the Shopify customer. This is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Facebook lead ads and Shopify using Pabbly Connect. I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly early and lifetime deal. I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.